A couple of weeks ago I did a reaction video on Dai Vernon's Cups and Balls. Today I'm here to show you a tutorial on one of his most beloved card classics, Twisting the Aces. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Alan with the Magic Minute here, where we take tricks and turn them into real magic. If this is your first time on the channel, I'm a full-time professional magician and I give my tips, tricks, tutorials, and a lot of other magic-related content. So if that sounds cool to you, you should hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you don't miss a single video. Twisting the Aces is a gorgeous effect, and it looks so magical. It only uses 4 cards, no gimmicks, which is surprising. Whenever I first saw this effect years and years and years ago, I thought for sure there were some kind of double-backed cards or double-faced cards or some kind of flap cards or something. Nothing like that. This is just pure sleight of hand. It's not too difficult, but I'm going to teach you everything you need to know in this video so you can do Twisting the Aces. This video is going to be separated into chapters, so that way if you already know some of the stuff, you can go ahead and skip ahead to the good part. But I'm going to teach you the Pinkie pull down, the triple lift, and the Elmsley Count. They're a really important type of count that makes this whole effect work. Okay, a little something with the 4 aces. When you've been a magician as long as I have, you find out that the cards really do have a personality of their own. They're going to do whatever they want, and hopefully it's something that you would like to have happen too. Look, see, if I turn over, say, the ace of spades there, no big deal. But what if I was able to tell you that the cards could do that all by themselves with just a little bit of a twist like this? The cards turned over by themselves. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Look, I'll do it again, a little twist. I'm not doing anything. I found this out from squaring the cards, believe it or not. Just by squaring the cards, they turn over all by themselves. Look, I'll do it again. You just give it a little twist, and see now that ace of diamonds is face up. The ace of spades. The ace of spades is the most difficult card to get to turn over. While the other ones, you can have a really easy time of it. That ace of spades is pretty darn stubborn, so that one takes a little bit of extra twist, right? So if I do that like that, it's never going to turn over. As many times as I give it a twist, it'll never turn over until, of course, you say the magic words. Magic Minute viewers are the best YouTube audience in the planet, on any planet ever. I love you guys. You're the best. Then if you say that, which is kind of a long, magic word there, but that last one, that last ace of spades turns face up. Just like that. Now you can hand out everything to be examined. It's only 4 cards. They're absolutely normal. You can do this with the borrowed deck. It's a frickin' miracle. I'm going to teach it to you right now. Hello and welcome to my desk. Well, part of it anyway. I'd like to say that I didn't have to clean it before I turned on this camera, but, well, that wouldn't be the truth now, would it? So, hey, here's the thing. First thing I'm going to show you is the Pinkie pull down. The Pinkie pull down is not hard. It's not something I actually like doing, though. It's not a sleight that I really enjoy, but for the sake of this packet trick, you really need to know it, and it's actually not that hard for the packet trick, okay? So here's the basic idea. You've got the cards in dealer's grip, and then your Pinkie is just going to pull down the bottom card. That's it. That's a Pinkie pull down. I know. You take your Pinkie and you pull down 1 card. Yeah. I really needed to make a whole video about that. Okay, the triple lift. The triple lift is exactly what it sounds like. If you know a double lift, you just add 1 more card. If you don't know a double lift, here's a basic one. You're going to be getting a break under, well, in this case, 3 cards, normally 2 for a double. You have a Pinkie break underneath those. You can get those just by lifting up 3 cards and then putting a Pinkie in there to keep a break between those 3 cards and the top of the deck. That way makes it very easy to pick all of those up and display them as apparently 1 card. That is a triple lift. You want it to count 4 cards, but only show 3. That's the basic idea behind the Elmsley Count. Like, I'll show you an example, right? Let's say we're going to leave that queen face up there, okay? 3rd from the top. But when you do an Elmsley Count, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, but never show that face-up queen. The way that this works is not actually that difficult. It's just it's a knack. So you see I'm holding the cards here by their long edge on the left side, okay, because I'm left-handed, or right hand, or I'm left-handed, but I'm doing this like a right-hander would. Okay, so I'm holding all the cards like that by their long edge on the left side. My right hand comes over and peels off just the single top card. Then I have 3 cards in my left hand. What I'm doing is I'm going to use my thumb to push 2 cards over as 1 card. Okay, and this is kind of smearing thing. You want to put a decent amount of pressure because you don't want those cards to separate, because there would be a face-up card there whenever you're doing this for real. So you don't want any separations like that. Okay. This is going to be one of those practicey things. A broken-in deck makes this a lot easier. A brand new deck is the cards are just a little bit too slippery, and you're going to have problems with this kind of stuff happening. Okay, if you can do it, awesome. But most people have trouble with a brand new deck. So you pull off the single card, then you start to feed it underneath so that it goes back underneath the left fingers right there to be regripped. And then you pull over these 2 cards as 1. Then you deal the 3rd card as this double packet goes back under the fingers like the first card. And there you have it. Okay? And that is an Elmsley Count, not an Erdnase Count. I don't know what an Erdnase Count is. Like that. Okay? So if whatever card's in the 3rd position, 3rd from the top, won't be shown. So you could have a different colored back. You could have the card face up, and it won't be shown, even though you can count all 4 cards as 4 cards, but only show 3 of them. The Elmsley Count. Okay, so the Twisting the Ace is a classic packet trick and gorgeous one. If you're not doing this one already, you need to be doing it, and you have no excuse now because you have this stellar tutorial, and you don't need any gimmick cards for it, which is just fabulous. One of the best impromptu packet tricks that I can think of. So here's how you do it. If you want to do it exactly the way that I just showed, you're going to want the cards in this order. Hearts or diamonds here. For this case, we're using hearts. Spades always in the 3rd position from left to right, or the 2nd card down. Ace of diamonds or ace of hearts there. Ace of clubs on top. And that's the setup, okay? Now, there is going to be some continuity errors where you don't want people, memorizing the position of the cards because they're not going to be in the right places throughout the routine. You're going to have continuity errors. So I like to just flash them like this, show them, okay, look, there they are, and then reassemble them and do it that way and not draw too much attention of which position the aces are in. And maybe that's running when I'm not being chased, but it's just, something that I've just, paranoia that I've developed over the years. So the first part is that Pinkie pull down. We're going to pull down our Pinkie, pull down that bottom card, do a triple lift, and show the ace of spades, even though we've just turned up 3 face cards. Okay? Then here's something move I didn't teach in the tutorials, but you need to do a wrist kill here. And a wrist kill is not hard. Basically, what you want to do is you don't want to reveal that you have cards face up under that ace because that wouldn't make any sense. So as you get that break above that ace there, or below that ace there, you're going to turn your hand palm down and avoid flashing the ace there, okay? So this. Then you place the ace on the very bottom, and then you're just going to square the packet. So it looks like you just flipped over the ace of spades and then reassembled the pack. What you really did was, well, reverse the 2 aces in the center of the pack. Now, that little twisty motion, and here comes that Elmsley Count, because you got that ace of clubs underneath. So you don't want to show that yet. 2 is 1. Count on top. Count on top. Be very careful. You don't want to overhandle the cards too much because you don't want people to think you're like secretly flipping one of the cards, in some kind of handling. So you just want a very light, gentle. Here's that top card. Here's that another second Elmsley Count hiding the ace of hearts, the ace of clubs. And look, this last card, instead of placing it on top of the ace of clubs, I'm going to put it on the bottom of the packet this time. Another Pinkie pull down. Okay? So you got a triple again, and you're going to leave the ace of clubs face down just like that. Another twist, and now with another Erdnase here, Erdnase and Elmsley Count, you're going to show that ace of hearts. Okay? Like that. And again, I leave that last card there on the bottom again instead of placing it back on top because you want that ace of hearts in this case in the 2nd position. You out jog it, you place it on top, and now when you recollect these, get a break above these bottom cards and these top cards. So you have, a break of 2 and 2. You're going to come over with your right hand in a middle grip and flip over the 2 bottom aces and then reassemble. So what you really did there is you just reversed the ace of spades into the packet without anybody knowing. Okay, everything looks copacetic. You do that last twist. Now here's the thing. You can avoid showing the ace of spades as being face up as many times as you want, as long as at the end of the Elmsley count, you add the left card, the single left card, back to the bottom, and then the ace of spades will not show up at any point until you decide to change that order or reveal it in a different way. The way that it was taught by Dai Vernon was to show the last ace by kind of shining people on a little bit. You'd spread over the top card there, spread over the bottom card there, and then that. It has a certain dramatic look to it, which is kind of cool. Other people I see don't really care. They'll just do, this Elmsley thing, and then they'll add the last one there, and then go, look, and then there is finally the ace of spades. So it really depends on what you want. I really like Dai Vernon's approach. I think that he was onto something by giving a nice little dramatic reveal to that last ace of spades, especially if your pattern is something along the lines of the ace of spades is the most stubborn in the deck and was the one that doesn't ever want to turn over or whatever, and that finally does, and you got a nice little payoff. The twisting the aces. There you go. So no question, twisting the aces is one of the coolest, most visual packet tricks done with ordinary cards that I know of. If you guys have a favorite packet trick, please let me know what that is. Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite packet trick? Okay, now it's time to plug something of mine. Well, so if you ever wanted to have personalized, individual attention tutoring with me, I'm doing online magic lessons now. This is my way to kind of pivot my business while we're all doing the Voldemort thing, the thing that cannot be named. And I'm pivoting and teaching magic lessons online. I'm about to be coming out of my beta program here pretty soon, and I have a nice clean polish on everything. And if you are interested in joining and becoming one of my first students for this new online course, please leave me a message. Leave a comment down below in this video, or go over to the facebook.com/The Magic Minute official Facebook page and leave me a comment, and I will send you some more information on how you can join up. Of course, this video and all videos are supported by Patreon. Thank you so much to my patrons. They keep the lights on and the technology and all of the stuff updated and fresh, and help me to bring the best quality I can to you guys. If you liked this video, you might like these guys over here too. In fact, I know you will. So go ahead and click them right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.